What's up, lemon pie? He's the only person here besides me, literally. Like, I don't even have anybody backstage. It's just me. It's DC Tuesday with the prophet of Geek. See, that don't even fucking sound like, if you don't make it plural, it don't fucking work. Right? Right. Lemon Pie knows what I'm talking about. He's the only fucker that knows what I'm talking about because he's the only one here who said anything, except for the lurkers. Like, everybody, like, the stream elements bot is there paying attention all the time. Fucking hell. Like, god dang. Lemon Pie, I'm glad that you got here before. Oh, there's a second person in the chat. Hello, Janie. How are you doing this morning, afternoon? What time is it? It is 12:30 p.m. in Australia. At least where she is in Australia. It's a big country, people. And she made it here for DC Tuesdays with one prophet of geek culture. Because I was told that Batman is not able to make it tonight, which is unfortunate because it was nice having Batman on for a couple of weeks there. Like, he has some of the best retorts that you're going to find any place on YouTube. That is a fact right there. And it doesn't matter which Batman. We got the real Batman. Like, there's some impersonating Batmans out there. We got the fucking real one here. Except he's not able to make it this week. Maybe he will return next week. I know he has very pressing issues with his cave. There's lots of things happening in the cave. Like, remodeling a bat cave is not the easy job that you'd think it would be. Where you're just like, yeah, we'll just blow up a wall over here with some dynamite and then we'll move on with our fucking lives because we're in a goddamn cave full of bats. Like, Jesus Christ. Obviously, none of this is serious. Janie says, I'm okay, just stressed about getting my cat to the vet with all my drivers sick. Well, that's fucking terrible. Like, I would say that the cat has 4 legs, it can walk, but maybe it can't walk because it's sick. I don't know the extent of sickness with that cat, but I hope that you're able to get it to the vet soon, Janie. I mean, you don't want people fucking with your cat and the cat can't fuck with them back. Yep, that's what I wanted to say. She says, I think about what? I think it's more about the belfry. I don't get that reference. It's late at night, or it's early in the morning where you are. Well, not early in the morning where Janie is, but early in the morning for all the people on the other side of the ocean. It's early in the morning. They ain't going to be here. It's still the middle of the goddamn night. But then you got all the people in America behind us. Where are the Hawaiians? Like, Hawaiians should be... It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. Do Hawaiians not like DC Comics? Because that's what it feels like. Hello, Carrie. Thank you for joining the most lively DC comic talk that you're going to see this week. I know that DC is your favorite. But there's not, like, I don't have the preparation for the show that Bats in the Belfry. Oh, is a saying people use to say someone is crazy. Okay. I feel like I've heard that before, but just saying in the Belfry did not fucking jog me memory. Oh, Carrie's not stopping long. Is she here to do all of the YouTube stuff? Like, hit all of the buttons on the screen and all that good stuff? Oh, I'm going to get some competition. 3,600 people watching there, 19 there, 3 there. I think that's it. You don't need to know what channels they are. It's not important, except for one. And I'll tell you about the one. The one is Hoffcast. Like, if you haven't checked out Hoffcast and you're into a little of everything, you should go and check out Hoffcast. The same way that Jenny is checking out the Prophets of Geek Culture. Welcome, Jenny. Thanks for being here. Oh, Carrie's already hit all of the buttons. She doesn't have to hit any more of them. Well, that's good. You're ahead of the curve, Carrie. Appreciate that. That's nice. I'm glad that you don't have to, like, if you ain't got to hit the buttons, then you're winning. But you can hit buttons on the keyboard and send messages in the chat. That's still kosher. Like, because if you click the like button twice, then it's been unclicked. But then you can click it a third time and you can get all of the fireworks all over again. Like, that is the greatest. I know I've said it before, but it is the greatest fucking thing that YouTube has added on the mobile app, and I don't know how fucking long. Yeah. What do you mean, Carrie? You hit at least one button. You hear in the stream. Like, you hit that button. I don't know which button it was, but you hit it. Now you're hitting keyboard buttons. That's all kinds of buttons. Like, hit more buttons. You need people to hit the buttons. I thought that the stream elements only worked when the fucking dog was here running stuff. I don't understand what it's doing. Be sure to share this with your friends and enemies. Yes, people. Yes, people. You see the share button? Do you see the share button? Or it's I don't know. It's not really, it's like if you're on your mobile device, it's not really a button per se. Like, not in the traditional sense of the button. But if you can find the little where it says share on your screen on the computer, you just go over that, and then you click the left button on the mouse. Like, that's a button you can click. And then you go share it around. Like, I didn't even share it around yet either, so that's okay. Holy fucking shit, it has begun. What's up now, Batman?
Not much. I can't do voice tonight.
Not much. You don't have to sound depressed.
Right.
Jesus Christ, guy. So, like, I started late, or I set it up late. What exactly did you have to be let outside?
Yes.
That'll happen. Janie says, the more he says button, my brain is taking his monologue completely differently than intended. That's because you got a dirty mind, Janie. Everyone I talk to is already here. Oh, shit. Well, there you go. You're amongst friends. How about you share it with your enemies? Your enemies.
Do that.
Jenny says, I messaged you on Twitter. You don't have to look at it until later if you don't want to. Interesting. But what if she wants to because you've messaged her, Jenny? Like, you make it sound like, well, like, I got this message that I'd like you to look at, but you don't need to look at it until you're done sending the messages in the YouTube chat. So send more messages in the YouTube chat. Are you saying hi to the people that are saying hello to you? Not Batman. I can put it up on the screen.
Hello, not people.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Okay.
Are you looking at this? I hear all kinds of clicks. What is happening?
I'm more of around.
I almost said we are love on YouTube, which wouldn't be entirely incorrect. Would it?
Maybe.
I feel like it wouldn't. We are live. Where are you?
There we go. I gotta make sure I shared and pinned the poll to the thing so people can vote on it. Because there's a tie. Yeah, there is a tie currently right now. I mean, technically, Batman would win if it ends.
Yes. Batman has the tiebreaker because when it's in the Twitter DM, I didn't know you could vote on a tweet when it's in the DM, and I fucked myself over.
So yeah, it's the ones in the lead is Portal and Batman, and Devil May Cry 5 is slowly behind. And there's 15 votes. And yes, you can force your friends to vote a certain option if you want.
Yes, please try and rig the vote. The more you try and rig the vote, the funner it will be.
Right. Feel free to share my screen. because I'm bored and I want to show this.
Okay, absolutely.
Excellent. Naughty. Surprise. But sex. 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 But sex.
What in the hell is this? I guess you are fucking bored, guy. Oh, we had driven viewership through the roof for a moment there, and then they were like, butt sex.
Now you know why the one stream was called Surprise Portals.
Well, because of butt sex.
Yep, I wanted to call it Surprise Butt Sex, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to get in trouble with YouTube.
Don't worry about your grammar. You ain't got to worry about grammar.
Right.
Funner. Yes, funner. We say funner where I'm from. Janie loves the butt sex. Big fan of butt sex.
Surprise sex.
Surprise butt sex?
Yeah, surprise butt sex.
That sounds almost like rape.
I mean, he's a spy in Team Fortress.
And he commits surprise butt sex.
At least in that meme he does. It's a stupid meme.
I want to say like interesting, but it's gonna come out more like disgusting.
Okay.
Surprise butt sex is not an okay thing. At any point for anyone. That is a fact. You gotta carry the show while I cough.
I'm taking over a different bot. I'm gonna have to go in manually and add that.
God damn, man. I said carry the show while I cough, not go entirely silent and lose that.
Oh, no, I was typing. I was trying to add a command. I'll have to go in manually.
No, Janie, like you completely are missing the point of surprise butt sex. Like there isn't time for lube because boom, surprise, it's already happening. Like unless you're constantly walking around with lube in your butt cheeks, and in that case, I would say take a shower, you stinky bastards. Like my God, there should not be lube in your butt crack. That motherfucker should be almost essentially dry unless, you know, you're working up a sweat. Like, you can't help where the sweat goes. Sweat goes everywhere. It hits every pore. Covers every inch. Can't be helped. But what can be helped is us by you in the chat by saying something. Why is everyone gone quiet? The only person here is Janie anymore.
Bam.
I mean, I know that there's lurkers, but usually Karen says hello. But maybe there's other lurkers. Who knows who's lurking? Whether they're listening, whether they've fallen asleep at their keyboards, whether they tripped in the fucking hallway and now they're bleeding out slowly and the tablet is at the other end of the hallway just playing DC Tuesdays. Can you imagine?
Right.
If one of our wonderful viewers, because I don't want to exclude anybody from being ridiculously murdered by steps. Can you imagine if somebody found a body, anybody, let's not even say it's one of the viewers, let's say it's somebody that just fucking showed up. That way we ain't got to hurt nobody's feelings. Now everyone is excluded. I've done a 180. I included everybody and now I've excluded everybody because it's somebody that none of us know, and then they show up and they're like, oh, I turned this on, and then boom, they trip and fall to their death. And then the cops show up, and it's just us rambling in the background. And they're like, why in the fuck is this person watching this goddamn thing? They're dead on the steps. But I will take those watch minutes.
This fucking bot, I know it's working because it's been throwing messages and it's not wanting to listen to my commands. Bitch. Because I even had commands. I haven't done it, but I even have like commands for each day, like you know, like Tuesday.
Boob sweat is the worst. I mean, maybe. Let me click on this, you fucking thing. There we go. And then she said, I often leave the stream when I'm doing something else. Husky says meh might work later. Then I don't get what that means, Carrie. Not hurt feelings? Who's not hurt feelings?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They're still having added more or less votes.
Sounds sus, Janie.
You
Let's
guys
be
got
honest here. I'm the only
21
one who's
hours left
going
on
to
that.
mangle myself in my home. Bullshit! You said you told me you got attacked by your cat because your cat was super fucking pissed. Like, you could get mangled by those claws. They can do some serious... That'll get infected. Then you got to get out the iodine. Yes, Carrie. Janie is clumsy. It is one of her superpowers. That is a fact. Carrie, it's so they get the full view of I can't stay and finish watching the stream. What do you mean? Why can't you stay? Like, you say something, though, like it's dastardly. When really you're like, I'm going to get drugs. Which isn't dastardly. They come from a pharmacist. Like, these are all legal drugs. You know what else is legal?
What?
DC Tuesdays with, and now I can say it properly because I was alone before. I had to say the prophet of geek culture. That was fucking weird. With the prophets of geek culture.
Yes.
Thanks for joining, everybody. Now we can actually start the fucking show. And apparently not shit is going on, because didn't we have like almost 200 million results yesterday?
Yeah, for Marvel. I mean, I could try looking up DC movies. Maybe they have more.
No. Wait, okay. Did you want to talk about that live? Like, did you want to get some feedback from the people in the chat?
Oh, our plan that we've been.
No, just okay. Open up. What were the other two options? You said I remember two options. One was it DC Films or was it just DC EU?
DC one was DC Movies, and the other one was DC.
DC Movies. Just DC Movies. You didn't have to add the word comics.
All right.
Is that that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. So, scroll over. It's a little bit, worded and different. I mean, I looked through it the other day and it almost seems similar. But it's like, oh, you get more results. Okay. So, like, you add
173 million results. But I feel like if you add movies to it, does it exclude all of the TV shows?
Yeah, probably.
Because, see, then that would be a problem.
Yeah, so then we're just gonna... Bye.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. What was the other one? I thought there was another option that you said.
No, I don't want to look at the DCEU.
Oh.
I mean, then we'll just shit on Zack Snyder.
We don't need Snyder cultists.
Yeah. Then we could just have Zack Snyder change it to Zack Snyder Saturday.
I didn't know, being that it's DC Tuesdays and, oh, fuck, he's forever connected, so god damn it. Not the point. The point is, I didn't know that Zack Snyder did Sucker Punch.
I
did. You see that movie?
Yeah.
Did you not like that movie?
No, I thought it was going to be different than what it actually was.
What, you didn't like the twist?
Well, that she was actually just a mentally ill person this whole time. That it shows from the beginning and not at the end.
Right.
It should have shown. It should have been like, oh, hey, there's all this weird mission stuff, and then at the end it says, oh, she was a mentally ill person. Anyway.
No, but it's supposed to. I don't. Maybe you missed the transition, but I thought that what was supposed to happen was you're supposed to think that it's a mentally ill person, and then they get the superpowers essentially, or whatever. You know, they go out on the fucking journey, and then you make it back to the end of the movie, and you're like, holy fuck, this chick has had these powers this whole time.
Yeah, all I remember is it kept going back and forth between like the visions and then what actually happened, and they should have like stayed with the vision thing throughout majority of the movie, and then had it snap back to reality at the end. When she killed that one person on accident.
On accident?
Accident.
Like, I just watched Shazam for the first time.
Oh, you've never seen Shazam?
I had never seen Shazam, and I watched it today, and it was fucking great. Like, how did that movie not do better?
I know. It was like, I saw it in theaters. I'm like, this is fantastic.
It literally has everything that you want in a superhero movie, because it has its dark moments, it has its light moments, it's got its spot for comedy, it's got its spot for seriousness, and it's got a sick fucking battle.
Yeah. It's got all the fucking.
Because I don't know how the fuck I avoided it, but I didn't know the other Shazams were gonna show up.
Yeah. I was like wondering if they would when I was watching that, and then when it showed they did, I was like, oh, they did do it. I thought they were going to like say that for the next one. They're like, nope, they're going to do it for the big final thing, so then they can, deal with the low level guys while he deals with the big boss.
Right. Which, holy fuck, and I don't think that I knew that Mark Strong was the bad guy.
Yeah, it's still hard for. It was hard for. That was what made it hard for me to watch, because I'm like, I watched you blow up, man.
Because Mark Strong is great.
Because I loved him as he was Merlin in the Kingsman.
I haven't seen Kingsman.
Oh, I just ruined Kingsman for you. At least that scene. Just watch Kingsman. He's great. He plays Merlin.
I'll hopefully watch it soon. Like it's on the list.
So you watch Kingsman 1 and Kingsman 2, and you don't watch that prequel that came out recently, because it's like, you watch it and you're like, it don't feel like Kingsman at all. You watch it, and then they fight Rasputin. Rasputin's done. Then like this big gap in the middle. You're like, this doesn't feel like Kingsman at all. And then you get to the end, and it's like, oh, now it feels like the Kingsman again. But like that fucking middle part, which is majority of the movie, makes it not feel like Kingsman at all. The Kingsman, fucking bullshit that movie is. I'm sorry.
Are you a toxic fan?
I might be with that.
Because it sounds like you love Kingsman, but you hate Kingsman.
The Kingsman.
Kingsman?
I know. The first two movies, good. And the third one, which is like a prequel, is bad. Like, they had an idea, and they just didn't know how to fucking execute it all.
Carrie says, it's easy to lose track of time. I do it too, for sure. Husky, do you lose track of time? I mean, not Batman.
No, I didn't. No, I know I didn't.
No, I'm asking if you do, not if you just currently
Yeah, no shit.
Right? Like, I mean, it totally depends on what you're doing. Like, how fast you see the minutes click by or the hours fly by. Like, you count in fucking minutes when time is moving slow, and you count in fucking hours when time is moving fast.
Yeah.
And if life is a fucking blur, you have no idea what happened on what fucking day, and you're like, oh, I thought that this just happened a couple days ago, when in reality it was like a week and a half, and it felt like 2 days.
Right.
Like, fuck, like, time is the only thing I know for certain about time. It's relative. Do you know any certainties about time?
No, it's irrelevant.
Okay, well, it's about time to get going, so let's bleeding cool. That was a terrible transition. 8 hours ago? Does that say 8?
Yep.
DC Comics to collect Sandman Mystery Theater again. Third time lucky? What the fuck does that even mean?
Oh. Fucking, it's bleeding cool, and they have all that shit on the thing, so I don't want to click
fuck
on that all.
them. Fuck them. I don't even know what that headline is supposed to mean. DC Comics to collect Sandman Mystery Theater again. What does that mean? Because I understand that it's apparently happened twice already. They're like, we're going to try for a third. It's about the actual comic book. I don't give a fuck. They probably don't even have any fucking pictures on there because they're so cool.
Right. All right, let's scroll. Batgirl movie reportedly canceled by Warner Bros. I saw this earlier today when it was starting. And there was like some people like, all right, and then there was like these most toxic fans.
Batgirl's supposed to be some black chick, right? Supposed to be some black chick, right?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm still explaining it. There is a toxic crowd. I think you can figure out which one. Not the one, but you'll figure out when I say it. And they're like, just because I think it was like his New York Post was the first one to post it. They're like, it's not canceled. And then they started attacking people saying it's not canceled. And then it started developing more and more and more. And then everybody started accepting it once Variety posted something about it.
What's up, Kiefer?
Like, just because it comes from a source you don't like doesn't mean that source isn't illegitimate.
Am I supposed to
If they post an op-ed later, openly, then, you can still trust it.
You didn't.
But if they quietly post that op-ed, they're a piece of shit. All right, I will. New York Post 7 hours ago.
Headline.
I should have done that when I was mentioning it. Irredeemable Batgirl movie gets shelved by Warner Bros. Despite $70 million price tag. Source.
Irredeemable? Irredeemable? What the fuck is irredeemable about Batgirl? What?
I mean,
why did they add that?
You see how horrible the costume is? I mean,
yes, I 100% see how fucking ugly the fucking costume is, but maybe it would have Colin Farrell as the Penguin. I mean, it's not going to, but if you could have an equivalent, because he's the best fucking part of that goddamn movie.
I like how some people said they'd make at least some money if they still release it. No, they'd lose more money if they released it, because if it doesn't do well, then they're not making money off of it, and then they still have to pay everyone's checks with the money it would make being out in theaters. So by doing this, everybody gets the money they have, and they can fucking go on do a new project. You want to read the next one?
News.com.au. Do you know what AU stands for?
Oh.
No, you son of a bitch. It does. I mean, phonetically, yes. It's ow. But I'm pretty sure it stands for Australia.
Nah, it stands for Austria with that cool guy, with the mustache.
Oh, with the mustache guy. The mustache guy. He's German. He's not fucking German. Never mind. 100 million DC film, $100 million DC film shelved after test screenings.
That's too perfect.
That is the news. Yeah.
All right, the giant freaking robot. 4 hours ago, Batgirl has been canceled.
That's how you do a fucking headline, motherfuckers. Click that sumbitch. That is how you do
not the original headline. One, because they know how to do a fucking headline.
Giant freaking robot knows how to do fucking headlines. That is a fact. Yeah, I don't care that they got the 2 ads that always pop up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 3.
That's a stupid film ad.
What the stupid? Fuck? They're going crazy with them now. I don't care. Okay.
So, I mean, this must be so hot they have to add all the ads there.
Yeah. Zoom in.
All right.
Can you zoom in more?
Yeah.
One more.
All right. There.
Okay. Not necessarily on her, because there's something wrong with her cheeks. Those excited, IGN, Warner Brothers Discovery, blah, blah, blah. the film in theaters or on HBO. Okay. Batgirl starring this bitch as a bitch. J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons? J.K. Simmons was supposed to be Commissioner Gordon.
Well, yeah, he was Commissioner Gordon in the Snyderverse.
Yeah, but I thought that he was done. But then I thought he was done with Spider-Man too, and then boom. Oh, man. Like, oh.
I'll do it. He's so perfect. He is J. Jonah Jameson. You can't tell me he's not.
But
just like Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear's
Commissioner Gordon. He does a great Commissioner Gordon, and I wish that they would actually gave him more time in the movie, but whatever. Fucking Zach, you son of a bitch. Stick to original stuff, Zach. Brendan Fraser as the villain. What?
Villain Firefly.
How can you? No. Why would you have Mr. Robot be a fucking villain? Why would you do that to me? That is the same fucking actor. That would be like having, although it would be kind of cool, but it'd be so fucking weird. Chris Evans come back as Johnny Storm in the MCU. That'd be fucking weird.
And here's where it loses me. Keaton as Batman. Well, if you have J.K. Simmons, Commissioner Gordon's Batman is Ben Affleck, not Michael Keaton. I mean, this would make sense if you decided to have Michael Keaton as Batman Beyond movie, which would be like, seriously, DC.
What are you waiting for?
Like, and
he's
everyone
gonna
said,
die at some point, and then the opportunity will be gone. Like they could have used,
because he could do old man.
Oh my god,
he could do old man Bruce.
No, they could have used Robert Pattinson for Terry McGinnis.
That's what a lot of people were saying. They're like, they should have had him as Terry because he would have been perfect. Like, yeah, I do see
Terry is an emo motherfucker.
Yeah.
They would have been like, we casted Robert Pattinson for Terry McGinnis. I'd have been like, fuck Matt Gold. Like, cool. I pictured him in real life, and I pictured a sparkly fucking vampire.
Yeah. HBO Max feature.
So why does it say why it was canceled?
I maybe it's to do with that change of hands that they had. Yeah, product of the previous Warner Bros. Regime.
Oh my god! So they're like, well, let's just burn this $90 million.
Dude, I wonder what Zod would think of this right now. He'd just be oozing right now, wouldn't he?
Big time. Oh, the Hollywood Reporter rights, which means everyone stole it from them.
No, everyone stole it from New York Post.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, that's the first one I saw it from, and that's why people were freaking out. That one crowd was being mad and stuff I told you about, because they're like, it's not canceled because the first people to put a post on it was the New York Post, and then eventually the Hollywood Reporter came in, and then Variety, and then, yeah, they got really fucking quiet. Yeah, it's canceled. Or, all the news articles are just repeating each other.
After Flashpoint. Anything's game after Flashpoint.
After Flashpoint. Was
if Flashpoint even happens.
And the thing is, when people said it was in post-production, I'm like, yeah, you know what post-production means? They got to edit the movie together. So now they don't have to pay the people to edit the movie together. They already paid the film crews and shit. And the VFX people. They don't have to pay those people either now. They saved a lot of money, you dumbasses. I'm sorry, I'm going to say that again because a lot of people just think half-ass with stuff. Like post-production is all that extra stuff. They shot the movie.
Yeah,
but they haven't done reshoots, they haven't done editing, and they haven't done VFX or added sound effects.
Or sound. I was going to say they didn't add any sound either. They did zero mixing.
Yeah. It's like it's an unedited movie.
They shot the movie and they fucking... It's more real than the Snyder Cut was.
Yeah. Okay, so they, along with Batgirl, Warner Bros. Discovery also axed Scoob, Holiday Hunt. I did not know they were going to make a sequel to the Scoob movie. Good thing they didn't, because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing with that movie.
Well, maybe they should. Maybe these people should.
Because it wasn't really a mystery movie. It was let's stop Dick Dastardly. But he's not our villain. He's a villain from Wacky Races. I know it's all Hanna-Barbera references. It's like, seriously.
I'm sorry, I carried on reading while you were talking, and I couldn't hold in my laughter because I thought they were going to say that the DCEU has been nothing short of disgusting, not disjointed. Like
Man of
disjointed
Steel
is
kicked out the
It is
DCEU.
ugly.
I say Green Lantern kicked out the DCEU, and they just didn't want to look at it, so then they made Man of Steel.
Like that movie gets a bunch of unnecessary hate
I know
too.
it
I'm
does.
I'm not saying it's like the Dark Knight quality. Like it's obviously not that good of a movie, but it seems like it gets a lot of unnecessary hate. Other than people just going, "Well, that was kind of dumb." Like that's the type of
here's
hate
the
that we should
thing.
be receiving.
You could tell the studio had them axe a lot, and that's why they had because the first version I saw of it, like, because I've always got like the Green Lantern, my dad got it, and we got the extended director's cut. Watching it that way, it seems great. And then one time, because it was on TV, I watched the actual cut. I'm like, wow, they cut all this important background shit for Hal Jordan. But the other thing why people don't like it is like because people said they cast everyone correctly, they did good casting, they did good VFX works. The thing that bothered people about Hal Jordan and that he was too much like Kyle Rayner, because Hal Jordan's supposed to be fearless, but Kyle Rayner has fear and he has to overcome that fear, and that's what they had Hal Jordan in that movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I like Green Lantern.
But it was pretty good. Yeah, they could have Ryan Reynolds come back. And if they don't have Ryan Reynolds, I want Nathan Fillion as Hal Jordan. And that's it. I don't want no one else. You got to choose those two guys.
No, Nathan Fillion never gets cast for any of the roles. He was supposed to be Nathan in Uncharted.
I know.
Like what the fucking fuck, man? You already had that. You seen the
his
short
character?
Film,
right?
Yeah. You seen that short film?
I haven't seen the movie.
No.
I know the game.
No. There is a short film where Nathan Fillion is playing Nathan Drake. It's like 2 scenes or something like that, or like one extended scene. Like there's a lot of camera cuts and stuff like that, but he's fucking doing it, and it is fucking awesome. I was like, holy fucking shit, man. They just did this for fun. Like this is just some amateurs, and it turned out this great. And you didn't just go like, hey, we need you to come in to make the movie, Nathan. He'd be like, what are you talking about? I'd be like, no, like nobody else can do this. Only you. And I'm not going to watch the Uncharted. Like you played a video game and you're like, holy fuck, they got Nathan Fillion in a video game. Who knew?
Yeah, no, it's Nolan North voices him. But like the whole look, and every time I saw Uncharted, I'm like, this is Nathan Fillion. This looks exactly like Nathan Fillion.
Exactly fucking like him. I mean, it's definitely not like an Archer situation.
Right.
John H. Benjamin, or is it H. John Benjamin? I never remember.
Right.
Do you?
All right, we're gonna click off this because this just goes into the Flash talk.
He looks more like Bob's Burgers than Archer.
Oh yeah. Actually, he looks better looking than Bob's Burger.
Yeah, but he's
got the nice beard and glasses, you know.
DC League of Super Pets movie review from Yahoo 8 hours ago. The Rock explains his surprise credit scene cameo in new DC movie. He's in the Super Pets.
Yeah, he's Crypto.
No, it says cameo.
No, he's Crypto and Super Pets. And Kevin Hart's ace.
Oh, well then, is that
this
meant to be a spoiler?
I don't know, or is it supposed to they're just okay. Maybe if we read, technically this was my turn and this was your turn.
Crash Bandicoot. Wait a second. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just seen Crash Bandicoot is in Uncharted.
Yeah, because they're both made by Naughty Dog. Yeah.
Like, he's in it as a character, or he's
cameo they're playing Crash on like a PlayStation. And I fucked up. I realized, no, this was your turn because I did these two on the ends.
It's more like an Easter egg, not a cameo.
Yeah, it's like they're playing and then
Uh-huh.
Okay, so IndieWire 2 days ago, DC League of Super Pets opens to #1, but at 23 million, it's another DC disappointment. Well, you're not the same as these ones.
How much did it cost to make? Open another tab.
Hey, hold on.
I just need that number real quick. We'll show it to the audience and see if 23 million in week 1, which I didn't go see it yet because apparently I didn't realize that it had already come out, and I want to go and see that movie. Like, real fucking bad. Not as bad as I wanted to see Thor, and Thor was a disappointment. Like, it was good, but it was a disappointment. I should say it wasn't bad, and it was a disappointment. It cost $90 million to make it?
Yeah. I think they didn't really advertise this.
Hold on. So 90 million, half of that, 45, 135 million total. Okay, 135 million total, which means to break even. Oh, fuck. What is the fucking. I think you got to multiply it by 1.6? No, 2.6. That can't be right either. You get 60% of the box office. So how much do they have to make to hit 135 million?
Let's see.
What is 40 more percent of 135 million? So yeah, what's 135 million times 1.4?
135 million? Okay, hold on. I got to get to the 135 million. Okay, you got 135 million. And what did you want me to do?
Multiply it by 1.4.
Times 1.4 equals 189 million.
So they need to make $190 million off of the movie to hit the break-even mark.
All right.
And at 23 in the first weekend, that seems very unattainable.
They also horribly advertised this movie.
Fuck yeah, they did. Like I saw barely anything. I saw one trailer in the last time that I went to. Last movie was Thor. That was the last one I seen. Before that, it was Multiverse of Madness.
When it came out, I'm like,
I don't remember seeing the Super Pet trailer when I went and saw the Batman.
No, this should have been on the DC stuff. It's like,
that's what I'm saying.
I saw, and when it came out, I'm like, it's out. Because the way they've been advertising it, I thought they were advertising like, oh, hey, this movie's coming out sometime this year. This movie's coming out sometime this year. Because usually when it's there, you got all this advertisement, and they didn't do that. So even though, and I've heard this movie's pretty good. So, you know, DC failed this one in marketing. Just like the Direct one day ago will fail us. Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam just cameoed in DC's latest superhero movie. Okay, so, you know, there's the answer.
You did two in a row.
Oh, fuck. I stole yours. I was trying to make it a...
You stole the Direct. I was not going to say anything until you finished.
You didn't want to read them.
Son of a bitch.
All right, I'll let you have the next joke.
I mean, I don't really have anything against them. I didn't really got anything for them. Every time I see it, I always think of, or I should say, I also think of Den of Nerds. And I was like, fuck, man, there are no opinions over there. Although, last time that I watched him on Nerd Theory, right? Yeah, that's the name of the show. They were talking Star Wars. Like, you know, they do it on Monday, which is weird. But I guess it's okay because we do ours on Sunday. So we did it first. Anyway, not the point. Point is... he actually had opinions on stuff. I was like, holy fuck. Josh actually has an opinion. Are you kidding me? Is this real life right now? And then the stream went on, and I was like, holy fuck, he's got more opinions. Because he used to be a fucking fence rider, hardcore. Not anymore. Maybe it's similar. Maybe he took a cue from Den of Geek 11 hours ago. The Sandman. What Jenna Coleman's Johanna Constantine reveals about the DC character.
Okay.
I don't want anything revealed. I want it all to be a surprise.
Surprise.
We already watched the trailer, and the trailer was like, what in the fuck is this?
You remember you get 2 because I got 2.
Oh, bullshit. Like, I was supposed to have to read that one anyway.
Yeah. It's destiny.
Fuck bleeding cool. One day ago, DC Comics to start publishing 85th anniversary collections. And
Nice.
they use the most iconic picture, right? Is that not the most iconic comic picture?
Yeah, it's one of the most iconic Superman pictures.
No, that's not what I said. That is not what I said. It's DC Tuesdays, guy. Is that not the most iconic comic picture?
Yeah, it is.
Can you think of one that is more well known?
No, because there's not a lot of well-known Batman ones, even though Batman's like the best.
I'm not saying that Batman isn't better.
Because like I know Spider-Man has like, but I can't think of a very iconic scene. I know this one's not iconic, but the scene that's coming in my head right now is when he tried saving Gwen Stacy, but he killed her trying to save her.
That's super iconic.
Yeah, because she falls.
Iconic
She falls.
like fucking Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about the movie one. I'm talking about the comic one where Green Goblin knocks her out. She falls to her death. He shoots his web. His web gets her, catches her, but she gets whiplash and her neck snaps and she dies. This is more brutal than a comic, huh?
That sounds spectacular.
That's fucking metal.
Kiefer Kaloum. He joined on the Discord, not Batman. How's that make you feel?
That is fantastic. I wish the fucking bot would work so I could. I mean, it's working. See, because it's so into stuff like that. But when I do the command like this, it doesn't want to work tonight.
And the promos for the next movie spoiled me for the first. Spoiled you how?
Oh, now it's working. Oh, that one's not.
No,
yeah, there it is. It's working.
Carrie, angels are the legal branch of Christianity, the wrath of God. You're a fighter. And then what did Carrie say? Carrie said, I'm not, no, Janie. Angels are sweet and innocent. Angels carry swords of flame.
And they slay demons, man.
Like,
like Doom Slayer. They're like Doom Slayer. At least St. Michael is.
Or they are Marvel and DC legends.
Right.
One is Batman and one likes to play a fucking god.
Yeah.
We can't talk about that now, but never mind.
I
read it. We're not doing it anymore. Oh, CBR.
I know. I get CBR 7 hours ago. It's time for DC Comics to bring back the 5th week event.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. Do you care?
I mean, I'm intrigued to know what the 5th week means. Like, to me, it feels like it's some type of spectacular crossover that's going on or something. So click on it.
Well, it better be.
No, because I don't care about CBR's opinion. I just want to know what the 5th week is because I don't know what it is. And I'm hoping that they'll say in here, the 5th week special, blah, 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 blah.
Looks horrible.
Now I can do this.
Hey, what the fuck is that? Captain America?
What the fuck?
With the Superman shield? What the fuck? Yeah, Zod talking about what the fuck are you talking about? Zod? The fuck X-Men?
What is going on in this picture?
Magneto? But like with ice powers?
I'm
Packers,
so
Green Bay Packer, Iron Man. I mean, PB would love that.
Go Pack, go! That's fucking bitching.
Green Knight. Is that? I know this. So is that supposed to be?
That is 100% Rogue.
Krabby Spider-Man. Hey, well, they got Man back correct. Is that supposed to be Storm as Wonder Woman? Because Storm looks kind of bad as Wonder Woman.
Wait, where?
Right now, well, at least right here.
This?
Yeah, right here.
Wait a second. Who the fuck is in the fucking? Wait,
This is Wolverine as
it is.
Batman.
What is happening?
I don't know. Oh, Cyclops looks normal.
Yeah, but who is he supposed to be? Because it obviously is Cyclops, but what?
Oh, he's
character-
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold. Yep, I got it.
I don't
You got it
know.
a second before me. God damn it.
I don't know who Cable's supposed to be. It's kind of hard to tell.
Oh fuck. Wait a second. So it's supposed to be an X-Men that's cosplaying as another.
Well, yeah, not
hero.
all of them. I think this is Robin as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then what's the green one at the bottom?
This one?
No,
I think that's
other
Hulk
side.
looking like Beast. Oh, that's Nightcrawler. I say Nighthawker. It's Nightcrawler.
As Hawkeye?
Nah, Nightcrawler's like looks like Beast Boy. I think it's a green.
Oh,
This looks like
gotcha.
the Hulk as the Beast.
right. As Beast.
This is some Shazam as I don't know, someone from Marvel. This is definitely a Green Bay Packer Iron Man. You can't change my mind. But why does Magneto looks the same, but he has like ice powers? So who is this? Is that ice powers? I don't know. This picture looks confusing. Maybe Zadwa knows something. I'm glad we clicked the confusing picture. 2 years ago, DC Comics made the big move to new issues out Tuesday instead of Wednesday, breaking an almost 30-year tradition. Blah, blah, blah. Book being Tuesday and Wednesday hardly raises an eyebrow. Time has come for DC to up and publishing schedule once more. This time, though, they should take a page from the past to make the future thrilling. Okay, so they just want the crossover shit back? You could have just said that in the title.
Is that what the 5th week is?
I hope it is. Fun, where this works for the comics, especially 80s and 90s. Many of the biggest characters ongoing monthly title, Batman, Detective, blah, 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 blah. This is getting really boring. Just get to the fucking point, huh?
Hold on.
Fuck,
Yeah, Detective Comics always batted cleanup. Keep going.
So there should be Superman book, Batman shops, book and shops, and month to month exactly each will arrive.
Keep going,
Batman,
keep going.
the 4th Friday of the month. However, because we run on a calendar of 52 weeks, but bunch of math, some 5 weeks for that 4 times the tiny made up and limited series one shots books, blah 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 blah, falling behind schedule. DC realized.
Oh my god, they want to do more one-off so people can be like, yeah, that's what the character is. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what the 5th week is. That's where all these fucking
just
ridiculous
they
stories
release a
come from.
comic on the 5th week, and this up here is just clickbait.
Which is beautiful.
I mean, it's great for the crossover stuff, but it has nothing to do with
What they're talking about at all.
what they're talking about. Like, none of these I don't think have to do with what they're talking about. Well, great, they look
That's
cool
a
and
nice
stuff.
picture. Whoa. There's a lot going on there.
I think it's elongated, man. Because it's not Plastic Man. Plastic Man.
Okay,
is
so
cool.
I was wrong, but I inspired part of it. I was like, oh, it sounds like it's a crossover thing. 5th week event, but it's not. It's this has nothing to do with the story you've been following. Enjoy.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, maybe I'll just go and screen rant 13 hours ago. Joker is officially reborn in the DC universe. I'm not reading your fucking name because you put it in the title, you assholes. What the fuck is that shit? Are you fucking
bullshit.
serious? They're like,
Why do they do this?
Screen Rant is trending. Throw the name in the title. Fuck off. You will get no click. You will get no click.
Hey, chat, 1 or 2. 1, we should definitely put POGC in all of our titles. 2, fuck off. Oh, no, wait, we do put POGC in our titles. They took
Not in all
our
our titles. I did a short.
Oh no, I'm talking about the streams, you know. But
Oh,
it
the
works
stream
for
titles?
it works for the theme and stuff, right?
That's the title. I mean, it is the title of the show. Like, the title of the article is Joker is officially reborn in the DC universe, and they literally just threw Screen Rant in there so that they could get it into the fucking algorithm in some weird way. Like, they know something. You know who doesn't know something?
Bleeding Cool 7 hours ago. McFarlane
Yes.
Toys officially reveals the return of DC Comics superpowers.
What does that mean?
I don't fucking know. I'm not clicking it because they have too much shit on their site.
You don't know what it means, though? Like, okay,
Oh,
what's
maybe
the
it's
bottom
just toys, and maybe it's just toy line.
McFarlane Toys has announced the return of the classic Superpowers line, which I don't know what that line is.
It looks. This picture looks kind of retro-y, so maybe it's just a retro line of.
It does look very retro-y.
That answers the question. Notice how short these streams get when Zod's not here, especially for DC.
That's because we don't care about the absolute stupid, ludicrous bullshit, or he drags us into these fucking Bleeding Cool articles. I could do without that. You know what I can't do without?
What?
My games radar. 4 hours ago. Is Sandman part of the superhero DC universe? The comic books have the answer. How did the comic books have the answer to how they're doing the...
You know who has the real answer? Remember how we watched the ad for it like a week ago and it was on DC's official YouTube page?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Yeah, but what do they mean by even DC Universe? I don't even know, because they didn't say EU. They just said DC. So everything that's DC is in the DC Universe. Like fucking Archie and fucking what's-his-face? Jughead. They're in the fucking DC Universe. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's where you're drawing the line? That is such an awful place to draw the line.
He's interacted with Batman.
So there you go. Just bring Batman into it. It'll be good.
Yeah, good.
Oh, fucking hell. You know this is the last one, right?
Oh, I hope it is.
No, I'm looking at where the bar is on the screen. There shouldn't be another one.
Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that.
Do you not look at that?
Oh, I do. I just, you gotta make the audience think there's more, You just go, oh, we're all done. And they go, oh, well, I'm leaving.
Oh, I blew my load a little early, hey? 57 minutes wasn't long enough. This is your turn.
Yeah,
you have to fucking read it, guy.
The Bleeding Cool 14 hours ago. No Justice League, 2 possible Dark Crisis 3 replacements. Spoilers, I don't care.
What did... Dude, that Dark Crisis, I don't fucking know about that, because that fucker pops up like almost every fucking week.
They really wanted to do well, but it's not. Even
it.
Zod went on a rant about it.
Nothing about it seems good. I was like, how is this in comparison to the fucking dark movies in the DCAU? You know, all the animated movies? Like X-Men. What the fuck? X-Men. Oh, what is it? It's the one with Darkseid. I watched it like last year sometime. What the fuck is it called? It's the one where Superman's like infected with kryptonite and it took all his powers away.
Oh, the the last DC animated movie.
Apocalypse War. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Those fucking movies. That's what I thought that it was, but it's not.
Nah. That's
fucking terrible. It is nothing like those dark movies at all. Because what are those that they call DC Universe Dark Apocalypse War or something like that? I don't remember the full title, but it's long. It's not a short one.
Oh, by the way, the butt sex thing, everybody, the top comment is at the very top of that video. There's a person that says, "This is a theme song." I can't say the word. This is a theme song for prison showers. Surprise, butt sex.
Carrie has a very particular cat. Her cat's gonna fuck her up if she don't fucking feed him. What a wanker! Like, I call him a wanker because he's from England.
I fill my cat's food bowl, and then the cat goes and eats it at a time. Then she yells at me to make sure it's filled.
Lemon Pie says, my dog is spoiled with treats and puts her paw up on my leg if she doesn't get it. Yeah, I got the comment just when I got done reading it.
Your dog trained you well.
Because we're super professional.
I mean that your dog trained you to give you that stuff.
Right. I mean, if the dog is going up and doing this thing and then you acquiesce, you've totally been trained by your dog. You're like, oh, you put your paw here? Oh, that's a treat for you. Like, what have you allowed to happen to yourself, Lemon Pie? I thought you were a pie.
Right.
No, that was a terrible joke.
Oh, Janie missed the thing that I said on the top comment of the butt sex video.
What do you mean top? What?
Oh, the top comment on that video, the comment at the very top.
What video?
Said the butt sex.
What is the comment on the butt sex video?
This is the theme song for prison showers. There's you missed it too when I was trying to sneak it in. That was perfect. Let's see why it's the top comment.
Everybody's having problems with their cats tonight.
I just love all the old TF2, and I mean, people still do it today, where they just splice the words and then they make random shit out of it just to make people laugh. That's a good community right there.
Oh, Janie did laugh at my terrible "I thought he was a man" joke. Because he's not. I thought he was a pie.
Now?
He's a lemon pie. What?
I have another command. I want to see if this one works. There it is.
Command. Zod can't stop talking about DC Tuesdays.
Yeah, I have one for each of them, you know?
There's one for me.
No. I didn't give us a specific one. I just gave that one specific to Zod because Zod just can't stop talking about DC Tuesdays. We can create more commands. You can talk to me. I can fucking program them, man.
What is Janie talking about? She said, not Batman. I heard it twice, but at least PB heard it.
Oh, she did hear that. Oh, the top comment of the butt sex video.
Oh.
Oh, good. She did hear it. That's funny. It was great.
This is the prison theme, or prison shower theme song.
That's so good. I love people doing that.
I mean, surprise butt sex is a no-go.
It's so funny. I've been laughing about that for years, and then I remembered because I was trying to figure out what it was. I'm like, oh yeah, this was a video too that started. But then people would just also just say it in random chats and stuff. Surprise butt sex, and use that line in random TF2 animations. They do a lot of things with Spy. You gotta watch Meet the Spy, and then it'll make a lot more sense why people do all these sex jokes with him. They even made it because he says excellent. They splice it so he says sexcellent. That's why I say sexcellent sometimes.
Okay,
That's great.
I get it.
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
A lot of SFM and animations. Yeah.
Lemon Pie said, thought I was an OG blowtorch crack pippin pie.
Let's see. Oh,
Crack piping pie.
I haven't checked the poll in a while. It's on Twitter that I have pinned. Yes, it's still pinned. And let's take a look. It's still tied.
Whoa. Open a tab.
Okay. Let me get a tab open.
because it's possible that I have seen it once or twice, because when he passed away, it was super sad, and I watched a butt ton of his fucking comedy. Like, that was
I like his thing about Hitler's
the only thing that I watched that night was just a whole bunch of random fucking Norm Macdonald stuff.
Okay, is it a tweet? Because
No. Have you seen Norm Macdonald comment on the Joker? That's got to be a sketch.
Yeah, I know. It's either a comment. Well, the first thing I get is like Reddit quoting a Twitter thing. So is it a sketch pie or is it I'm not getting videos.
I don't know. I guess he's going to have to tell us. I thought it was going to be straightforward.
It's a YouTube short. Well, send us a link to the short because you're a mod and you have that stuff.
Yeah.
Because all I'm getting is a bunch of shit from, you know.
Can you search in YouTube Shorts?
Is it this who's worse, Batman or the Joker, Lemon Pie? Because if this is, I'll click it.
Jamie says, I bought everything
he's got the link.
iTunes had from Linkin Park when Chester died. R.I.P. Sad times. Sad times when people you admire pass on, even when you only admire them for a little while.
Oh, yeah, so it was that one that I just found after scrolling for a while. Okay, get it up to high quality. Click the share screen.
This is a tutorial for you, Zod.
Right? I showed him it. I was on stream when he was fucking telling him about it. Okay, then
Normie Norm.
Shares all the way to the beginning, and then you click play.
You know what I'd like to see is like a superhero come along that isn't conflicted.
Right. Nice.
Like when I was a
Perfectly
kid,
adjusted, right?
it was just Superman. He was all happy, like he was this, Christopher Reeves, and he was like, and then they became like, oh, I'm Batman, like. Who's worse, me or the Joker? And you're like, the Joker.
It doesn't make any sense.
Really? I'm almost as bad as the Joker. And you're like, no, of course the Joker's way worse.
What the fuck, man? Oh my god. He's got a special way of telling jokes.
I miss him. I'm sad again. I'm laughing, but I'm sad at the same time.
Or I should say, they're not even all like that one. It like obviously makes you laugh, but it's not necessarily like a joke.
Right.
Like there's more of a setup than a punchline. Like the punchline is always like something that you're never fucking expecting with him, and then you're like, holy fuck, man, and then you laugh.
I'm worse than the Joker. The Joker's worse, right?
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, he's a villain. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
That's so great.
Oh,
Batman brutally beats up the mentally ill. Joker's worse. Yes.
We got Lincoln Parkers in the chat. Both Janie and Carrie. Carrie's got a tattoo of Chester. Would you ever put a random tattoo of like not Ra's al Ghul on you?
No.
No. No, not a random one. I mean, I don't have any tattoos, but I've never had a reason to get
I would never see Linkin Park in live if they were ever live. But I don't really care much for them, mainly because people said they did not have good stage presence. And I saw a band that did not have a good stage presence earlier this year. They were in an in-between, like one of the acts and the main act, and I'm still pissed off about it. I never want to see that again. Like, how hard is it for you to move around the stage and your bandmates to move around the stage and look like you're all having a good time?
Apparently too fucking hard.
It's way too fucking hard. You just gotta stand there and let the fan fucking blow on you.
Oh my god.
That's what it was. They moved for like one song. Like when it came out in the intro, I'm like, okay, I get it. The intro, it makes sense. And then they did that was like the whole damn show, and they're just.
I don't know what Carrie. I don't know what Carrie is saying no to.
Do you want to know what band it was?
Do you know what she's saying no to? She said, "No, I don't, baby." What did I say?
Know. I don't know. But you want to know what band it was that had 0 stage presence?
Your mom's?
No.
Oh, you're right. She got great stage presence.
That's great. But anyways, it was fucking a band called In This Moment. 0 stage presence at all. Fucking so here's the concert. It was a Slipknot concert, so you already know Slipknot's the main event, and you know why I'd be disappointed. The first band, and it was a band my friend was getting me into, and then they like really stole my heart when I saw them. It was a band called Wage War. I've posted lyrics every one in like one of the comment sections of one of these videos, or maybe Zod's once in a while. But like Wage War was the first one to come on, right? And they didn't have all this fancy stuff, and they immediately stole the fucking show. And then you go to that one, and it's kind of like, eh. And then you go to Slipknot, Slipknot, and it's like,
hold on. I need your help with something real quick. Okay, you tell me if these statements are the same or not the same.
All right.
Fair?
Yeah.
Read this statement aloud.
I have a tattoo for Chester Bennington, Janie.
What does that mean to you?
Is for him. Like, maybe like in memoriam shit.
Like,
I don't have a tattoo of Chester.
Are those not opposite statements?
Maybe it's like the Linkin Park symbol and like an in memoriam thing. The one, missing the fucking line without him.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They have a low symbol, and it had all these different lines as supposed to represent each member of the band. And ever since he died, they've had one of those lines missing.
Oh, how clever. Did they add another person to take his spot and not give him a line?
No.
Okay. Are they ever going to?
I don't think so. I think the band's done.
Oh. Okay.
He died like several years ago. It was like, was it 2018, 2019 or so?
Sure.
It was around 2018, 2019 because I remember Disturbed concert was mentioning his death and Chris Cornell's death. And I think it was like, maybe it was the anniversary of it. That's why he was talking about it. I can't remember the exact time or not. So yeah, but that was around all that time they were mentioning that because it was a part of their whole thing, because they have a old like suicide prevention type thing, and that because that's what their song "The Reason to Fight" is about. It was really, it sucks to me describing it, but like the whole fucking thing of how they did it was fucking amazing. Yeah. So yeah,
what does it mean to have a tattoo for somebody? I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means to have a tattoo for somebody.
For them in memoriam. I don't know. That's why I said the memorial tattoo.
Can somebody explain that to me, please? So I'm not losing my goddamn mind because
am I right? Is it an in memoriam one?
Where's the tattoo located? What do you mean it's for? It's for a random person that you've never met in your entire life. Like, I want you to put this on your body. Like, that's weird. So that can't be it. So I don't know what it means. Stupid fucking pop-ups. Oh my god. I'm gonna fix that problem. Son of a bitch. You know what problem I don't have to fix?
What?
We've reached the end of the show. That's an unfixable problem. There's only one solution for that. Do all of the internet things before we hit end broadcast. Fantastic. I know. I thought it was going to be something like clever, but it's not. It's not. Just internet stuff.
Hey, if you guys want, I mean, I'm really going to promo this. Seriously, you can rig that vote. Get all your friends to select an option you want me to see play. Get them to vote for that.
By what option?
I mean, I
say
have to say
Batman.
friends because you're enemies,
gotta-
which is something else.
You gotta vote for Batman.
Well, yeah, I mean, PB's rigging. I'm not telling you which one to do, but if
I
you don't
am.
want Batman,
Vote
and you
for
want one of them,
Batman.
yeah, and you don't want it, if you don't want that, you can tell them to do a different one. Right now, Portal 2 and Batman are neck and neck. Devil May Cry 5 is shortly behind. There's no love for Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Rising. So, I mean, there's no chance unless you get a bunch of people, unless you get like 20 people to vote for that one. Then it would win.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, so just get that up there. I wanted to break the tie so it looks like it actually broke the tie so people don't go, well, I thought it was a tie. Did you just flip a coin? No, man, PV had to fucking click the wrong one. Well, that sounds like bullshit. Oh, fuck you. So, yeah, so seriously, break that tie, make it look like a gap. You can do what PB told you, or you can tell everyone else what you want.
I'm gonna go over there with my second account and vote.
Okay, I don't give a shit.
Use your second account, people. 2 votes.
I really don't give a shit. I'm going to
Do
play
it
one
the
of these
Democrat way. Relax, everybody. Every time the Democrats win, it's a 100% safe election and nothing untoward happened. That's a fact. You know
It's
what
a
else is a fact?
We're ending the stream.
But we'll be back this Friday or Saturday, depending on where you are on the planet, in the fandom zone. For late night, are you going to be at late night talks now, Batman?
I'm probably, maybe. I don't know.
Probably, maybe.
I hope so. I gave Zod a
That is
link,
a
and I hope
country
he
bumpkin song.
I hope he remembers it for this Friday.
Remembers what?
Oh, the link I gave him.
You gave him a link already. It's gone.
Directly into the other night. Someone
It
sent
is
me, and I'm like,
gone.
oh, that'd be perfect for the stream. It just fits.
Janie, you didn't have to say goodbye already. Like, my God, like, there are still several seconds, if not minutes, left of the show.
Right.
Because we suck at saying goodbye.
Yeah, because we're from the Midwest.
Exactly. Like, oh, I seen that fucking post on there. That was fucking hilarious. How do you subtly let somebody know that you want them to leave? Welp! And you stand up. And then get the fucking hint. I was like, holy fuck, that has literally happened to everybody. Everybody's got shit to do. It's going to be cold at some point. Oh, they are still here. Thanks for joining, Janie. Thanks for joining, Carrie. Thanks for joining, Lemon Pie. Thanks for joining, Jenny. Who am I forgetting?
People haven't commented in a while. Like Kiefer.
Kiefer. Thanks for joining, Kiefer. And thank you to the lurkers who I know are listening or aren't listening because they fell asleep while they were lurking. They aren't listening. Maybe, you know what's nice about the sleeping lurkers?
What?
If you're real lucky, they watch the stream twice.
Nice.
Because they
by the
watch
way,
the entire thing in their sleep. And then they're like, I missed out on all the fun, so I gotta check that.
Yeah, put that if you get to the end of the stream, put in the comments section, sleepy lurkers.
Sleepy lurkers. For
Sleepy
people
lurkers.
in the comment section, you make it to the end of the stream. Sleepy lurkers in the comment section.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back here on the Prophets of Geek Culture for Sunday. And Star Wars. Because I said it backwards. I'm a fucking professional who is also sleepy. I don't like not Batman should not sing.
You guys sing horribly or quietly.
Oh, yay, bleeding ears. Goodbye, everybody. You didn't have fucking earbuds in.